Welcome back to the channel. Just imagine this. You are a soldier, a loyal, brave and trained soldier. You have seen your best friend die ambushed by terrorists. And now, after years of sacrifice, your commanders send you on a new assignment to protect the same men who kill your friends. Yes, protect the murderers, feed them, salute them, even watch them wear army uniforms. These are the same killers now called repentant bandits. But in the same Nigeria, a young man who stole a small phone in Oshodi, Lagos, is wasting away in jail awaiting trial. For years, this is the truth they don't want you to hear. And today, a former soldier has exposed it all, and his story will shake you to your core.
A soldier called me one day, one of my boys. He was crying. I paid money for his children's school fees and all that. He was crying that he was deployed to where they are protecting repentant bandits. And he's seen the ones that killed his friends and his co-soldiers and colleagues. And he's protecting them. And they are wearing uniforms, they are being fed, and they are being given all the attributes and the freedom that a prisoner cannot get. Meanwhile, people that snatch a phone, 33 Nokia, from Oshodi, from somebody's pocket, they are in prison.
Are still awaiting trial.
Yes, but the de-radicalized pass through this process. A ceremony is done, and they are given certificates and allowed to integrate into the society. When I say integrate into the society, it means that they all now have rights back to join any military, police, or any agency of their choice. And I told people that could listen then, I said, the only benefits for the radicalization process is to use that they are gathering as harvesting intelligence. If I gather those people together, I will put listening devices, I will give them their phones, I will put credit on their phones, I will give them access to communicate, I will begin to track all the things they are saying, the people they are calling, and I will be picking those people quietly and just take them to a separate place. And before you know, the ones you kept that you are doing the radicalization will give you enough intelligence to pick up the kingmakers and the henchmen in the forest.
Some haven't even faced trial for over 5 years. No lawyer, no human rights, just forgotten. 2 Nigerians, 2 systems. One is treated like royalty, the other like garbage. And the worst part, these so-called reform bandits are being integrated into the same system they once tried to destroy, the military. Now, sit, because in the next 10 deep emotional segments, we are going to break this down piece by piece. Don't screw, this isn't just a scandal, it is a national security threat. Like this video if you believe Nigeria needs truth and justice. Comment your opinion if you have seen injustice like this. Subscribe and share, you may save a life. The soldier's pain, betrayal from within. When a soldier cries, the country should pause. This man wasn't crying because he was weak. He was crying because the nation he risked his life for has betrayed him. Imagine watching your colleagues, your friends die in ambush, only for the same killers to later be called repentant and be placed under your protection. In the army, loyalty is everything, but when soldiers are ordered to guide the very men who slaughter their friends, the line between loyalty and madness becomes blurred. This is not just betrayal, it is emotional torture. And the worst part, many other soldiers are silently going through The same, they can't speak because they fear court. But this one did, and it is time we listen. Nigeria's two system of justice. Let's break it down. In one Nigeria, a terrorist who kills and burned villages can be forgiven, fed, dressed, and even rewarded. In the other Nigeria, a poor young man who steals a phone to survive can be jailed for years without trial. That is Nigeria we live in. This isn't about tribe. It is not about religion. It is about a broken system that protects killers and punish the poor. And sadly, many people in detention for minor crimes have never even seen the inside of a courtroom. Some are forgotten, some are dead. Yet now killers are being rehabilitated and allowed to re-enter society with freedom and benefit. That is not justice, that is corruption. The dangerous Gambo of repentant bandits. The government say they are trying to de-radicalize terrorists, but here is the truth. You don't rehabilitate mass murderers with certificates and uniforms. There is no real proof these bandits have changed. No physiological testing, no long-time observation. They are simply given housing, food, and in some cases allowed to rejoin the military or work in security. This is not repentance. It is weaponized forgiveness. It is only a matter of time before one of these repentant men turns on the system again, this time from inside. We are not talking about a social experiment. We are talking about national security being handed over to people who want bomb, kill, and kidnap. What about the victims? Let's ask a hard question. Where is the justice for the families of the soldiers killed by these bandits? Do their wives and children get food, security, or housing? No. Many families of fallen soldiers are abandoned. Some widows beg to survive. Some children are forced out of school because there is no help. And yet, the killers of their husbands are being fed by the same government. That is not just painful, it is criminal. The message this send is clear. Kill as many as you like, then come back, say sorry, and enjoy benefits. What kind of country rewards bloodshed over sacrifice? Reintegrating terrorists into the military, a national risk. Let's be real. Putting repentant terrorists into the military isn't just careless, it is deadly. These are the people who once attacked military bases, kidnap school children, and destroy villages. How can we be sure they won't turn their guns on their fellow soldiers again? If they infiltrate the army, they could gather intel, sabotage operations, and even plan another insurgency from inside. It is like giving a thief the keys to your house and hoping his change. No country that values its security would take such a reckless risk. Yet, that is exactly what is happening. The double standard is clear. Across Nigeria, poor citizens are rotting in jail. Some are there because they couldn't afford a bribe. Others were accused falsely and couldn't hire a lawyer. But bandits who proudly confess to burning buses, killing civilians, and raping women are being embraced. Let's ask, what is the standard here? Where is the justice? Nigeria is treating petty criminals like X-Men, terrorists, and real terrorists like confused children. It is upside down. The hidden agenda behind this forgiveness. Let's ask a deeper question. Why is the government so eager to rehabilitate these specific bandits? Why is there so much funding, housing, and media protection? Could it be that these bandits are part of a larger political plan? We have heard allegations, whispers that some of these groups are tools of political power. If that's true, then this isn't rehabilitation, it is recycling violence for control. And the South, especially the East, must stay alert, because history has shown when terror is rewarded, the next victims are never far away. Soldiers are speaking up but being silenced. The man in this video is not alone. Many soldiers have cried in silence. Some have quit the army in frustration. Others have tried to speak out, only to be posted to deadly war zones as punishment. Why? Because truth is dangerous in a system built on lies. But one thing is clear: more voices are rising, and when soldiers start exposing the truth, it means the rot has gone too deep. What happens next? Now that these repentant bandits are reintegrated, where are they? Are they working security? Are they handling weapons again? Are they deployed in southern states? Are they spying? We don't know. And that is the problem. There is no public record, no list, no monitoring. We are walking blind, and these men are hiding in plain sight. The government may claim success, but this ticking time bomb is already counting down. The only way out: speak, share, resist. Here is the truth: this isn't about North versus South. It is not about tribe or religion. It is about justice and the collapse of accountability. If we don't speak up, if we don't question, if we keep quiet, this system will continue to reward killers and punish the weak. But the people still have power in their voice, in their truth, and in their resistance. So raise your voice, ask your leaders, share this truth. Like if this story open your eyes. Comment if you know someone going through injustice. Share this video to wake up the nation. Subscribe so we can keep exposing the truth they hide from the people.